Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Gene standing in. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Seattle, shortstop Gene Segura.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. And that misses 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2-1. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's the third slider. In a row, and I'm gonna tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2, and this is fouled at the plate. Set to deal on 2-2, and he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he drops in a beauty there, and that's the first down of the afternoon. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Slider up that he gets a call on. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 0-2 home. That misses. 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
That's a ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big breakaway, and it froze him.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Nelson Cruz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Paxton's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
1-2 now.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is digging in. Mitch Haniger, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Number 10.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Ready with the 3-1. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Batting 7th, The catcher, number 3.
Tough slider
Mike
over the inside corner for a strike. Called strike 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2, and he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he misses there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. Edwin Encarnacion now. They'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. At the plate, Jay Bruce. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Here's Carlos Santana now. The head-to-head with James Paxton, 2 for 3. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Paxton steps into his windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to beautiful Colorado as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one from Coors Field in Denver.
Leading off for Seattle, center fielder
Gerard Dyson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy,
Now
that was
batting.
a heck of an at-bat.
Shortstop.
Worked the count
Gene
full. Pitcher
Segura.
thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Robinson Cano comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. On the ground for Chisenhall, this could be 2. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson
0 for 1 here in the early going. Brian
Wait.
Shaw.
Now pitching for the Indians. Number
Here's the
27.
first pitch to him.
Ryan.
And he lays off there. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. And to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice. Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you don't see that.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Mariners get off to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, well, that's a combination of a little bit of speed and luck. He pulls the ball into the hole right there. You're going to drive in that run, and they have no play on you.
Mitch Haniger will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front. Here it comes on 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
Another full count pitch home. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So striding in, Jason Kipnis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0 now. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Catcher, Yan.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is up and in, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a fastball just a bit high. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lonnie
Down the first
Ball.
baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians go down 1. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 3.
Striding in once again, Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 1.
Here's Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Chisenhall in foul ground, and that retires the side. 1 hit. Ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
whistle. Wrestling.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Segura onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away and foul. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Throw into second, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Brantley is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Digging in and looking for more. Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Man, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nelson Cruz becomes the second out here in inning number 5. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And that's the third out. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 32.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cano ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 15 straight he's retired to start. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's Yonder Alonso. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here now is Mike Zunino as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Left fielder.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a flare out to left center. Alonso rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Forced to settle for 1. Ready for another chance. Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Digging in for his second at bat, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 8.
Striding in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Digging in to try it again. Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line. Cody Allen comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a line drive, but foul. One out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, just a 1 for 9. He also has one home run. In there, strike one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hey now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Zunino waits on it. 1 out.
Left fielder number 23.
Digging in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Fouled back. And he'll step off and try again. Oh and 1, here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate him a little bit better.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 2-0. So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Well, no surprise, another single will lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Here's the 0-1. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Kyle Seager goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Mitch Haniger started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. No outs, nobody on. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game.
The first baseman, number 41.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers.
Another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Carlos Santana goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jason Kipnis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Paxton has his sign. 0-1 on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. I know he'd like to...
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. But the Tribe draw a bit closer. Stepping up now, Yonder Alonso. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kipnis giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The 1-2 pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Ben Gamble. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Slow bouncer to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled straight back. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues. Well, he's pitched great, and I know he wants the CG, but a walk right here could be the end of the line.
Once again, a 3-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Cano is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Carlos Carrasco couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors, They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 1 run on just 1 hit. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame RTD trains on the C line to Mineral and the E line to Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside Gate B on the corner of 22nd and Blake Street.